Welcome back to another episode of Buddy from Crypto. Today's episode, guess who's back? Guess who's back after a long gone vacation.
Oh yeah.
You got Crypto Papi back in the building. We're about to do some technical analysis today. But before we move on and keep going, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're at 757 subscribers at the moment.
Whoop, whoop.
We're very close to getting to 1,000. So please help us out. It doesn't cost a thing. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live or post a video. And after the stream, there's going to be a lot of videos going up from the stream. So make sure you keep track of that. That was pretty much it for the intro. I have much to say other than what we're going to be covering today. So the first point I'm going to get started on is going to be Bitcoin. We're at the big dawn of all the crypto. So whatever crypto goes, there's going to be, Bitcoin goes, that's kind of where the market is going to take us. So let me hand it over to Papi. We're going to do a live technical analysis on Bitcoin.
All right. So we're starting with Bitcoin paired with the US dollar. We're on the weekly time frame. Data's coming in from Coinbase. So you could see here, it's been a while since we've done technical analysis and on Bitcoin in general. So last time we did technical analysis here on the weekly time frame, you could see we put a trend line from June 16th, 2025, which was the first touch point. Second touch point was October 13th, 2025, and we extended that out to the right. And you could see here we melted through that trend line. We broke through it on November 3rd, 2025. We were able to wick back up and close the candle body on the trend line. But the following week, which was November 10th, 2025, we tried to make that run back up just ever so slightly before crashing all the way back down to the downside. So, we're in the middle of no man's land a little bit with Bitcoin. We could either come down to the 236 movement of about $67,000, or we could continue to the upside, get back above our Fibonacci level at 96,000, basically 97,000, get back above our trend line, which would put us a little over $110,000 and continue that momentum to the upside. Or we could come crashing back down. We'll come down to the 236. We could potentially come down here to about $61,000 to $60,000 range, which lines up pretty good with these levels here to our left from early 2024, March 24 to about September 2024, which is also lining up again that trend line to the downside. We could zoom in and look here. We drew this a long time ago. First touch point is here on the green wick to the downside. July, I can't get it right on it, July 19th, 2021. Second touch point is here, January 24th, 2022. And then as you can see, we just extended that out. And all these years later, it could potentially come into play, right? If we come down and retest this trend line before bouncing off of it, continuing to the upside, or are we going to come bounce on the trend line, crash down to about $51,000, retest it as resistance before coming down to the downside? But who's to say where Bitcoin's going to go? But I would still say the bias would still be bullish because we're continuing to the upside. We're creating a high. We're creating a lower high than the lows here. And currently over the past few weeks, we've created a higher low than our previous lows. So we look like we're trending in the right direction. Speaking of trending, let's get our trend line. Let's do a first touch point here, April 7th. Second touch point right here, looks like November 10th, 2025. And we just have it extended out to the right. Looks like we could possibly get stuck in this channel here. But if we do get stuck in this channel, what's it doing to us? It's trending us to the upside. So again, another bullish bias. Let's lock this into place since we just drew this now. And it looks relatively decent. We have the two touch points. Let's see if it's going to guide us to the upside, or are we already going to start getting pulled back to our previous trend line? So, this is a simple one for Bitcoin. We went over our downside movements. We could possibly come back down here quickly to the $80,000 range. If that doesn't hold up, Look to our Fibonacci, the 236 level at about $66,000 to $67,000. And if that doesn't hold up, that's a different stream because we're going down to the downside 50,000, possibly 45,000, all the way down to our pre-breakout points here in early 2024 of about $40,000 range. Then for the upside, just like before, so we have our to break our previous all-time high, about $127,000. Then from there, we would go into price discovery mode to our about $175,000, $252,000. So these Fibonacci levels overhead haven't changed. They're obviously, we're still in the overall Fibonacci. We haven't messed with that, but we've started to come down to the downside. So let's hope we continue this momentum to the upside. Let's get a nice bounce off of this trend line. Let's break that 618 fib level and start moving to the upside. Before we go too much further, let's get our measuring tool from current price to the bottom of the trend line. Closest trend line would be about a 6.5% to the downside. To the trend line, let's do 236 because that's closer, is about 24% to the downside. Then to our trend line would be about 26% to the downside. But then from current price to the upside, to our first spot would be the 618, would be about 11%. Next spot to our trend line, the 786 fib level would be about 25% to the upside. To start breaking previous all-time highs is about 45%. Then our first movement of price discovery mode where we could potentially go to the 618 overhead, about $175,000 is about 100% movement to the upside. So Bitcoin looks great. We have to continue to start moving back up to the upsides. Let's sweep these lows and start moving to the upside. So that's it for Bitcoin. Everything looks good. If Bitcoin keeps trending upwards, I expect everything to follow.
So you guys heard it here first, guys. Bitcoin's still looking good. It's not the end of the world, guys. I mean, I don't know if you guys been keeping up with the crypto news. Even though charts are down, there's a lot of news that have been coming out lately. A lot more banks are accepting Bitcoin as payment. They're bringing down interest rates. They're injecting money into the economy. So when there's a lot of funny money in the economy, what do you think the big players do? They put that all to investments. It's going to be crypto, real estate, stock market, you name it. Now the crypto market is intertwined with the stock market, that all that money just flows in and out, both of them, especially now with all the tech stocks that you have, NVIDIA and all those AI companies. They're all very attached to crypto. And a lot of those people that invest in those and AI and those computer chip companies, they're all in crypto as well, because they know that's going to be the future. Like Elon Musk says, what gives value to these coins now that they run on energy now. And that's what the world's going to keep running on, especially with all the computer power that computers use now, the AI and crypto. That's going to be the newer currency now. But anyways, guys, that was that for Bitcoin.